What's up? So in today's video, y'all, I'm going to be talking about things I love from Louis Vuitton right now. I love making these videos every couple of months because Louis Vuitton puts out a whole bunch of items every couple of months. It feels like every couple of weeks, and it gives me stuff to talk about. And I love watching these videos from other people because I just love to see how different people's taste and preferences are compared to my own. Nothing wrong with it. It's just very interesting to see when people say that they like this item or that item, and I'm like, I would never love that item. And then they give their reasoning as to why they would choose this item or like this item. And then I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And so with this video, I'm hoping that the same thing happens for you. I'm gonna break this video into two different parts, or I'm just gonna upload a different version of this video, and it's going to be things that I'm loving in luxury right now that does not include Louis Vuitton, because I feel like if I were to make like this one big video, it'd be an hour long, and so I can talk about the other brands in a separate video. And so with that being said, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So this list is relatively bag heavy, but that's perfectly fine because on this channel I am a crazy bag lady and this is a crazy bag community, and you guys love bags, I love bags, but I am going to sprinkle in other items into this list as well, so please bear with me. But I'm going to be starting off, I think, with the newest collection or the newest items that I saw, and it is the monoglam collection. I don't know the real name, I know the social media name, and it is monoglam. It is the iridescent jacquard collection that came out in blue and gold. There are two bags, one from each color combination, that I really love from this collection, and the side trunk in the blue and the loop PM in the goldish color. I feel like for this collection, Louis Vuitton did an amazing job in picking out the bags for each colorway. It's also interesting to see what bags I feel like they are making into staple bags or into like the new, not it bags, but you know how there's like the Speedy, the Never Full, you know, the Alma and whatever else. I feel like the side trunk and the loop are becoming also staple bags like those. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like when a new collection comes out, these bags, not to say that they get first pick, but they do get introduced in new colorways and new combinations and in new collections. And so that's very interesting to see, and I'm not against it because I find each of these bags to be really cool. They're a little bit, I would say, too fashion forward for me. I don't think I'd be able to wear them or get that much use out of them. I feel like it's a very, like I said, Instagrammable, friendly bag and collection and colorway, but I find them both to be marvelous, wonderful, and beautiful. The next item is something that I really love from Louis Vuitton because it is so versatile, and it is the Enchanted Forest Square 90. I don't know what the 90 stands for, you guys, and I'm so sorry. I thought it was 90 millimeters, but 90 millimeters is relatively small if I'm not mistaken, and so it can't be 90 millimeters because it's relatively big. But I love these squares because what I would use it for is decoration. I would pin it into a frame and I would hang it up as a pop of color, as a nice little picture design. It's silk, it adds a different texture. It's just cool. And like I said, this is not something that's new. A lot of people do this, so if you think I'm crazy for hanging something silky on the wall, perfectly fine, mind your business. You don't have to keep it in the frame because it can be used for many different things. You can use it as a handkerchief, you could use it as a like bandana over your head, you could use it as a scarf, you could use it as a belt. Couldn't be me, not thin enough. Could use it as a top, also couldn't be me, not thin enough, but I could use it as a bag accessory. The list goes on of what I could use it for, but being completely honest with you guys, I would use it as like decoration for my room. The next item is something that has been out for a while, and I actually made a whole video roasting this collection, but I didn't upload it because after I did a little research, I realized that the lady was 90 something years old, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot talk about grandma like that. I cannot make a video roasting a 90 something year old lady's work. And so it was I don't even know how to pronounce her name, y'all. And I'm gonna butcher it. This whole video is me pronouncing things incorrectly, and that's perfectly fine, but the Kusama, or the pumpkin collection, y'all, the one that just came out recently. This collection was not for me, and they made so many pieces of this collection that could satisfy so many different people's needs, but none of them satisfied my itch. But there was one particular bag that stole the show, in my opinion, and deserved an honorable mention because out of this whole collection of how many bags they put out, this one to me was the best. And it is the Coussin. I don't know the size, in the white with the guitar beigey white strap, little sporty strap with the typical, stereotypical Coussin chain. The only thing that was different about the chain was that it had those little polka dots speckled throughout the chain, I think in the rainbow color. And so if you took off the chain, you wouldn't even know that it came from that collection. And if you had the chain, you had to be close enough to notice that it was speckled with these little like red, green, yellow, blue dots. I don't think that it got the recognition that it deserved because it was overshadowed by the pumpkins, the fish, the blobs, the whatever other crazy colors and designs that this collection was. And this was really, how do you say, it slid underneath the radar and no one really talked about it. They talked about the Onthego, they talked about the Alma, or they talked about whatever else was introduced and released for this collection, which staying in this Coussin family, the Pochette Coussin that was released with the Nautical collection, you guys, is a dream bag to me. It is so small, and that is the only reason why I have not purchased it, but everything that this bag is perfect for me. I do not like how big the Pochette, or not the Pochette, the Coussin is, but I like this bag in general. And so when you scale it down into a pochette form, you add the cute little chain that comes with it, add these colors from the Nautical collection, which in my opinion are beautiful, wonderful, and marvelous. It's like this dainty, delicate, cute bag that the colors match, the size matches, the accessories match, everything is like perfect. And it's also one of those things where I don't see that many people talking about it. And I think because it's a hefty price point, it's a pretty shiny penny. And so a lot of people maybe aren't thinking of buying this bag, but it's been on my love list for a while, on my shopping list, my wish list for a while now. And I'm so close to putting it in the checkout or to putting it in the cart, hitting checkout or hitting PayPal Express Pay and having it shipped here and loving it. I swear to you guys, 3 o'clock in the morning hits, those are when the bad and intrusive thoughts come into my mind of buy everything, spend all of your money, let loose. And I usually have to put my computer away or put my phone away and go to sleep, because if I do, like I said, I'd buy Louis Vuitton out of house and home. But I really do like this bag. I think it's beautiful. And like I said, doesn't get enough recognition, and I love it. The next two bags are in the same family, same bag technically, just different design, different combinations. And I actually own this bag, and it's something that I've been debating if I want to purchase or not, because A, it's still a competitive price point, and B, I love the bag so much. And it is the Speedy, I think I have the 25, right? I don't even remember what size I have, you guys, but it is the Speedy 30 in the monogram canvas in the World Tour. And for the World Tour version, I would get it with the black leather, you know, the red interior, monogram canvas, and then I would get one sticker on the side that is an LV, like pink varsity logo, nothing on the front, nothing on the back. Don't like that, but a nice little pop of pink with black and monogram, in my opinion, looks really cute. I know that a lot of people like anything below the 30, but I think big bags are one day gonna come back. They always do. And I also think when you get this bag outside of the mini sizes that are offered, it is a little bit more versatile, in my opinion. So you get a Speedy, you can use it as your everyday bag, but you can also use it as a travel bag, you could use it as a work bag, you could use it as a baby bag. There are so many different things that you can use this bag for. When you, let's say, only get the nano, only get the 20, whatever other sizes they offer, if they offer a 22 or something, you are very limited in what can fit inside the bag, which for some people is perfectly fine. But I think the Speedy is supposed to be a relatively like medium to larger size bag. The next item is something that I saw in store and I thought it was really beautiful. It was the LV Edge reversible 25mm belt, I believe. And it had the monogram canvas side, but it also had, I believe, like a turtle dove taupe-ish leather color on the opposite side. It was sort of like this, but a little bit lighter. And the emblem was like two loops maybe. I don't remember exactly what it looked like, but all I remember is that I saw it in the store and I thought it was amazing. Now, when I saw this belt, I was in a Louis Vuitton store that is 2.5 hours away from where I live, and I saw something in the store that I was shocked to see because I've never seen it in person, and the 2 Louis Vuittons in my city don't have this item. I've never seen it in person, and I was shocked because we have everything in my city. We even have that egg chair that Louis Vuitton is famous for, but it was a little tiny trunk or coffret. I don't know pronunciation, y'all. Oh, butchering it. It was the coffret 54, 55, 50 something maybe, could be 24. I don't remember the size, y'all, but it was this cute little mini trunk, I would call it, for your little treasures. And oh my gosh, I know the red, I know the nude, I know the burgundy that they offer, but this color that they had in the store was this ocean tealy bluish color. It was like the ocean, and it was marvelous, you guys. I was shocked, I was amazed, and I was bamboozled that they had this in store available for you to purchase. And the next item is the real reason I went into the store and I saw the belt and I saw the mini trunk, and it is the Onthego PM in monogram canvas. And y'all would think that no matter how many times I talk about this bag on this channel that I would have already purchased it, but I am not waiting 4 to 7 weeks to have this bag shipped to me. I am just not. I want it as soon as I get into the store. I want to see it. I want to mess with it. I want to then get it packed. I want to bring it home and I want to love it and add it to my closet. That's it. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I just think that this bag is so cute and so perfect, and I wish they would have released this when they released the GM and the MM and just the On The Go in general, because this is the perfect size for me. The GM is way too big. I think it looks like a refrigerator. I stand by this statement. Someone was really mad in my previous video when I said that, and they said I was exaggerating, which I sort of am, but I think because of how structured the bag is, it looks a lot bigger than it has to look, if that makes sense. If it wasn't so structured and it had a little bit of movement, then I wouldn't like perceive it to be so big. But because it's just a block, a square with rugged, rigid edges, it just looks like a walking TV. Like I said, everyone likes what they like. My channel, my preferences, and my taste, probably not your cup of tea. The next item is something relatively frivolous. I think all of these items are frivolous, but this is something that I really don't need, and I probably wouldn't get that much use out of it. I mean, maybe I would, because it would just be sitting with stuff inside of it, but my friend had one, I saw it, I really liked it. Hers was too big, so I'd want something a little bit smaller, and it is the Nice Mini. So one size smaller than the BB, one size bigger than the Nano. And with the Nice Mini, I'd be able to use it to its full potential of what it is, which is a cosmetic / vanity case, and it would actually sit in my closet and house stuff. My toiletry pouch 26 houses nothing and sits in the back of my closet collecting dust, which is unfortunate and sad. And so maybe I'll add one to my collection. We shall see. I think it would be easier for traveling for me, and like I said, just a little bit more versatile than the toiletry pouch 26. The last item that I'm going to be talking about is actually something that I have roasted on my channel. I've said it's not for me. I've said that it's something I would never purchase. I said that I don't like it. I said that it was way too expensive, and there are so many other bad things that I've said about this bag, but that's okay because preferences changes, tastes change, you mature, you grow, and I feel like that is what has happened with this bag for me, or that is how I have changed regarding this bag. And also this bag has gotten, I feel like, a revamp over the last couple of months, and it is the Capucines bag. Now, like I stated, I said I would probably never want this bag, never need this bag, never like this bag. And there are some reasons as to why I said this, and it's because this bag is so prim, proper, elegant, classy, and all of these things that maybe don't fit to me. And so when you have a bag this shape, let's say, or this style, and then you slap on a basic color, it doesn't match me. And so Louis Vuitton, not to say that this is anything new that they've been doing, but I feel like the newer colors that they've been introducing in this bag have been amazing, chef's kiss, the last couple of months or year. When you're looking at the Capucines as a top tier bag from this house, and you're comparing it to something like the classic flap, I know that some people are going to say that they aren't similar. There are a lot of differences, but when you're looking at, like I said, the levels of each brand, the Capucines and the Classic Flap are very similar. But one of the things that I liked about the Classic Flap a little bit more than the Capucines is that they offered such cool, intricate colors, which is something that you sometimes got from the Capucines, but it was very hard. You maybe got certain designs that didn't match to me, but when it came to these beautiful, delicious colors, they didn't have it. And in my opinion, they haven't been hitting the nail on the head in the past. But in the past 6 months to a year, they've been making some changes. They have a new strategy, don't know what it is, but in my opinion, it's beautiful and it's working. And I'm so excited about the new bags that they are putting out in the Capucines family. And so ending on that note, these are all the things that I love from Louis Vuitton right now. Like I stated, you can let me know down below in the comment section what you love from Louis Vuitton right now, what you love from any luxury brand out there right now, what catches your eye or what has caught your eye. And other than that, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day and bye.